to put our printed vinyl wraps on a regular cornhole board. Um, Basically, what you're going to want to do is align it. All of our wraps are printed oversized by half an inch. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility. You can see how the edge of the wrap goes over the edge of the board. So what you want to do is align it where it needs to be, and then temporarily just tape it down. You don't have to, but it gives you a little bit of extra help. You're also going to need a knife and some kind of squeegee, felt tip squeegee. Normally we use something a lot larger, like this, but I'm assuming you don't have this, so you can probably find something like this in any local hardware store. So first, what you want to do is pull the wrap back like this, and you can just separate it. What you want to do is just try and lay it, keep it down like this. Just keep slowly peeling the back off, so you get maybe a couple inches. Anytime you see a fold like this, you want to make sure you straighten that out. If you keep pulling with the fold, it'll eventually fold the vinyl. So you just want to make sure you have a nice smooth curve, and that'll keep the vinyl nice and flat. So once you pull it, you can lay it flat like that. And then what you want to do is take your knife, cut some of the excess paper off. And then what you can do is just take this and just lay it down. And you might have to pull this up so you can work it out. With a larger squeegee, if you have access to one, you can just push the whole thing over without having to really work this out. Okay, so now you can remove your tape. And if you're worried about bubbles, our vinyl's printed on air release vinyl, so even if you get some bubbles, you can always work it out, and it should lay down nice and smooth. So the first thing you want to do is, once you take your tape off, pull this back and get a nice smooth, nice bubble here. And you want to grab the paper on both sides. Do it on both sides, and then you pull it out. You can kind of see the paper release from the back here. Like that. And then once you do, you can start. Once you have a nice bubble with the paper going forward like this, you can just keep slowly working it forward. So all I'm doing is I'm just pulling the paper as I'm working the squeegee every couple inches or so. Just pull it out. You can see it's laying down nice and smooth. You can give it a good rub down just to see if there's any bubbles, but everything here seems to be pretty flat. A little bit of a bubble there you can work out. Now what you want to do, you can either freehand it, or if you have a straight edge or a ruler, you can use just a 1 foot roller and just work it an inch, a foot at a time. But we have a 4 foot straight edge, so we just take it, line it, and just cut all of the excess. Work it around the edges. And once you cut the whole way around, you can just pull straight away from the edge of the board. Now to cut the hole, you can use any knife, but it's easier if you have one of these. It's a little bit longer. Just find the center of the hole. You just insert the knife, and you use. The key here when you're cutting the hole is to work fast. If you kind of go slow, what's going to happen is the edge of the vinyl is going to start to bind. So the faster you go, the better it is. So you just come to the edge. Once you find the edge, just kind of keep working as fast as you can. If it stops, if the knife stops and it feels like it's binding, what you do is just back up and then start fast again. And that's it. In case you have a larger squeegee than the one that we showed earlier, I'm going to show you how to put it on with a large squeegee. It's a lot easier, much quicker. Once you have the wrap properly aligned, you can tape it if you want. Usually we don't. The weight of the squeegee will hold the wrap down. You have to be careful that the wrap doesn't move as you're pulling the paper off. So just kind of pull the paper off, back down onto the squeegee, pull the vinyl back onto the squeegee, cut the paper. It's shifted this a hair, so I just want to make sure that it's aligned. There we go. Okay, now once it's there, you can just slide the squeegee forward like that. Make sure you have a good press on there good. Now just pull the bubble, get the bubble in the vinyl, pull the paper out. Once you hear it release, you need to slide the squeegee forward. Once it's tight, you can just kind of keep pushing it. And then once you get halfway, you can just like that. And you can just cut it like I showed you earlier. Everything else is the same.